Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bullshit. Let's get started. The January issue of Monthly Bushiroad will contain 2 promo cards. Dragonic Overlord. The turnabout lets you pay 1 counter blast and 2 discards after it attacks to stand all of your front row Overlord units. Then this unit loses 1 drive check and all of your front row Overlord units gets 10k power. If the opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher, expect every Overlord player to point at you like Phoenix Wright every time they use this skill. Class Inner. When placed on Vanguard, lets you pay 1 counter and Soul Blast to look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 of them to your hand. Place 1 of them to the bottom of your deck and call the remaining to rear guard. Every gold paladin player now feels excruciating pain whenever they see their Vivian. If you have nothing to do in your prison cell after looking at Pacifica's new artwork while tugging your long fishing rod, Bushiroad has made a jigsaw puzzle of her with each piece representing the number of years you'll be locked up. Get ready for your subscription feed to be filled with 15-minute restriction list speculation videos. Bushiroad will be announcing a new restriction list next week for both the Japanese and English games due to gold paladin players having too much fun in standard for once. White privileged paladin players get more privileged by having Sanctuary Guard Dragon, Wigston, and Balizel to be tournament promo cards with borderless artwork. Fishing season is now in full swing with the reveals of the SP artworks of Vert, Lupina, and Mir. All 3 seem to be holding a brooch you'd see in every magical girl anime, which makes me speculate if this is our upcoming order card. It seems that Bushiroad is taking a page from Koei Tecmo by making you fish the original costumes for Olivia, Ange, Vert, Tirua, Mir, and Reindeer's obsessive compulsive rare or OCR. In order for Bushiroad to earn back the money they paid Tony Taka to commission Lupina's artwork, both versions of her artwork will be available as playmats that you can place besides your Minerva collection, because she's not getting any new support. 3 prison cards were revealed for VEB15 as to hint that Emmy might play Vert as her deck like in the original anime once her Magical Girl spin-off concludes this month. Clear. When placed on Vanguard, lets you add a grade 2 or higher prison card from the top 7 cards of your deck. And when she's called from the bind zone to rear guard, you can bind a prison card from your drop zone to draw a card and this unit gets 10k power. Bermuda Triangle units that bind their own cards to get abilities. Are they ripping off Gear Chronicles this time? Rosa. When placed, lets you pay 1 counter blast to look at the top 7 cards of your deck for up to 2 prison cards. Add 1 of them to your hand and bind the other. And when she's called from the bind zone to rear guard, all of your prism units in the front row get 10k power. Where the hell is my Gear Chronicle version of Rosa to make Mystery Flare Dragon consistent? Finally, Vert once per turn lets you pay 1 Soul Blast to bind 1 prism card from your rear guard or drop zone to give this unit an extra drive check. And when she attacks, you can pay 1 counter blast and return all of your front row rear guards to hand to call 1 prism card from your bind zone. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher, you can call 2 prism cards with different names instead. Gear Chronicle players will now start time leaping out of existence since Bermuda Triangle got an ability that they've always wanted, calling cards from the bind zone to rear guard during the battle phase. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments how it sucks that YouTube made me use the OCR instead of the SP artwork for the thumbnail.